REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts, JERMELL CHARLO versus Tony Harrison 2. They say familiarity breeds contempt, and the more familiar these two men got with one another, the more they disliked one another. Verbal excrement spewed, shit talk for days, and it carried over to fight night. A lot of times in these cases, dudes talk the talk, they don't walk the walk. The bark is always much worse than the actual bite. Well, that wasn't the case with Charlo and Harrison too. Their first meeting was a boxing match, quote unquote, per se. Last night was a goddamn fight. That was a goddamn fight. Shout out to Charlo's ring attire, the gloves, the trunks, the shoes. I was digging the color scheme, man. I was feeling that for real. My man, he was coordinating like John Witherspoon and Boomerang. He was on point, man. And Harrison, too, to a lesser degree, with the Detroit Lions colored gear. Respect. Hey, man, look good, fight good. That's how it works. Once again, Charlo, he threw kill shots almost exclusively. Very few jabs, little to no feints, but his power proved to be the ultimate difference. He dropped Harrison in an exchange in round 2. Then he punched himself out in the third trying to finish Harrison. And then it was Harrison's turn. My man was stalking Charlo, dropping hard body shots on him, piecing his ass up with combos to the head, whop, whop, jab, right hand, left hook to the body, double left hooks every now and then. We knew from fight 1 that Harrison was the superior boxer, the superior tactician, but he was out fighting Charlo. He was out fighting him for large stretches from the pocket no less. Ultimately, man, Harrison, he got comfortable, he got too lax, started showboating, and before you knew it, round 11, he was badly hurt with a body head, double left hook, dropped twice, and it was pretty much church. The stoppage was a bit premature for my taste, but at the same time, Harrison wasn't punching back and he wasn't clinching nothing. So he really gave the referee not much of a recourse but to stop it in hindsight. Somehow Harrison was down by 3 points on 2 of the judges' scorecards. Now bear in mind, round 11 was never scored officially. So the 2 knockdowns in round 11 are irrelevant from a judging perspective. Harrison was winning that fucking fight, man. Fuck a scorecard. He was winning that fight. To me, Charlo needed a knockout heading into the 11th round. I told a couple of my homeboys that as I was watching the fight. I feel for Tony Harrison. He deserves a third Charlo fight immediately, but he ain't gonna get it. And, I mean, his punch resistance is iffy, man, so he'll fuck around and lose a lesser fight trying to stay in contention for the bigger fights that his skill, his talent, and his personality warrants and deserves. My man's smart, funny, he's a likable dude, and he was a round and a half from truly blowing the fuck up. Truly blowing the fuck up, dude. Damn, I feel for you. That said, on the bigger, better things for Charlo, the two-time WBC Super Welterweight champion of the world. Looking to unify with J. Rock Williams, who has a homecoming defense January 18th, I believe. So that'll probably be the next move. J. Rock versus Charlo, probably summer 2020. Anyway, subscribe, comment. Sharing is caring. Love tap and or bitch slap that like button for your boy. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.